Yo, 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 what up, Joe? What up, Joe? What's good? What up, Joe? Show enough in the building. What is good? Hopefully y'all having a great Monday. I'm not going to be too long today because your boy is tired. All right. Jeriel, what up, Joe? What it do? What it do? Chilling. What up, though? Fred the Jammer with the hammer. What up, though? We're going to talk about it today. A few things we're going to talk about. Those of you that got the Xbox, which I have, I do have the Xbox. Man, I just had some corn, man. Brother was hungry. Came down here and ate a little bit of corn. I don't know if y'all can see it. That light is bright. I tore this little corn up. I want to tear it up some more, but caught it between my teeth. But anyway, I got to do something with this light. This light is pointed like almost directly on me. But we're going to talk about it. For the Xbox owners, y'all, some of y'all got the Xbox. Some of y'all do have the Xbox Game Pass, that cloud gaming. And so it's finally they let you know they released it. It was rumors that it wouldn't be working on Fire TV Cubes, but I think I went to AFTV News and they were showing you how to install it on a Cube. So I'm assuming that it is working. But what is up, though, guys? What is up? A few things I need to discuss concerning the Facebook group. I will get into that in just a second. Also, what else we was talking about? The Powerstation. We had a nice little discussion of the Powerstation in the after link, the after party link Friday. So if you wasn't there, you kind of missed out on us talking about it. I'll give my views and points on it on the Powerstation and things like that. So I can't wait. I guess we're looking at about 3 more weeks. I got a crazy email today. I got a crazy text message because I did order that device. Where's my phone? And I thought it was Buzz TV. I did get a crazy text message. Hold on, let me see. I got a crazy one. And it was telling me to click on this link. It says my package for the United States Post Service. And you got to be careful on this, guys. Let me this right here. I didn't click on it, but it said the United States Postal Service. Your shipment has been processed at our facility, but is currently on hold due to incomplete address information. To facilitate timely delivery, please verify your address by following the link below. And then it had some https://cut.ly, just to show you right here. I'll put it up there. So y'all be careful of these little scams and stuff, right? You see that? Look at the number. A +2256. And it almost caught me. I was at the job. I was like, oh shoot, maybe they sending out the Buzz TV. But I got to looking at the link. Look at the link. Do that look like a postal service link to anybody? And why would the Postal Service wish me a wonderful day? So they almost caught your boy slipping. No telling what that going. And look at that, the 255-696-021. That's not even the United States telephone number. And so you got to be careful out here because They can catch you slipping, and then you click on that link, and all heck will break loose. All right, they have everything, but they almost caught me. I was like, oh shoot, this might be Buzz TV, and I did this, and like I bullcrap, I was like, hold up. I say, this is not, and I'm looking at the URL. I'm saying it's not even a postal service link. The postal service link is USPS.com, and then they might give you some stuff, right? I'm looking at this like cut.ly/KE. I say, oh man, they trying to get your boy. I said, they trying to get your boy. So I need to just go ahead and delete this before I mess around. And then I looked at the number. I'm like, what the heck? Nah, y'all ain't catching me. Y'all not catching me, knowing I be banking on my phone, all type of stuff. Heck, So you got to be careful, guys. Don't be just clicking on any text message link. Make sure you know who it is, where it's coming from. And if you're unsure, just do a Google search. And if you definitely unsure, you don't take no chances. Just delete it off your phone. Hey, whatever's supposed to come to you, it'll come. Because I did go to my email, because I'm quite sure Buzz would have, reached out to me like, hey, your address, something going on with your address or something like that. But I didn't get that. Plus, they didn't say Buzz. They just said your package. They didn't even, you know what I'm saying? So, again, yeah, do not click on it, because they are out here and they trying to get your information and all of that stuff. But let's get to it. I do want to have a discussion on the DST and outside the lines. I'm seeing a lot of things go up in there. I really haven't, it ain't that I don't pay attention to it, but usually I go on there for a couple minutes. I might scroll for a couple minutes. But I did a lot of scrolling today, and I'm seeing advertisement. I'm seeing things on IPTV. I'm seeing a lot of advertisement from multiple individuals, things like that. The thing about it, I don't have a problem. I'll tell you one. I don't have a problem with what Kenyon does. Kenyon just sharing, what's coming out, this is out, a good copy of that. I don't have a problem with that. But we shouldn't be talking about any type of IPTV. We shouldn't be monetizing, to get individuals to look at certain things. And I'm starting to see that. It was brought to my attention. And yes, I know DMs and inboxes are going back and forth. Information is shared, but for the integrity, all right, that's a key word, integrity of the group. We're not. I'm not going to allow any type of advertisement that monetizes someone. I'm not even advertising on it. And I think Real built DST, and I built Streaming Outside the Lines, and no one is advertising in there. No one is monetizing other than like YouTube, right? And I don't even do that. I only did it a couple times. So we have to be careful, guys, because in the past there has been individuals that I know personally that lost their Facebook page because IPTV, they find out what we're doing, things like that. That's why I'm gonna go back to Kenyon. Kenyon just say, hey, this picture 1080p web, and things like that. We have to be very, very careful, because I'm gonna tell you like this. Every day, I'm gonna say we get probably about 10 to 20 new people trying to get into the group every single day. A lot of them either don't have no picture. We don't know anything about them. A lot of them, they created it, a profile 2-3 days ago. We don't know who these individuals is. I don't want anybody door getting kicked in because they're saying this about IPTV or they saying something about this service, and now we got somebody inside the group that works for these institutions, and now they kicking in your door. Don't think they won't not kick in your door. To make things, a little bit clear, a while ago, I'm gonna say it was a while ago. One guy, part of the cord cutting community, y'all know him. Damn, corn almost came. Man, this thing messing with me. But he said, "Hey, Dale, can I put, put this in here?" And I told him no. I told him no, 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 no. Because I didn't want it to turn into that type of deal. I think everybody has the power to create their own Facebook group or Instagram, Telegram. And if you want, you can just come to me and say, "Hey, Dale," either ask a member, ask the question, say, "Hey, do you mind? I created this channel. Do you mind if I post asking people to come join it?" And we may say, yeah, or I might just say, no, we're not going to do it that way. I'll do it on the YouTube. That way we don't have a lot of individuals, you know, um, who are up in there just joining when they may not want to, or they think I'm associated with it and I'm not. So again, I'm going through, I think sometime during this week, I'm gonna go through both of them. Already alerted one of the members of DST. Yeah, we got to clean this stuff up because we're gonna mess around and get shut down. We're gonna mess around and get shut down, and it's not gonna be good. We kind of built ours off of separating it from our hustle. I have another page. I have another page strictly for my people. All right. Totally different. I didn't want to mix the two. So if I'm not doing it, I'm not going to let anybody else do it. Some of y'all actually know about my other page because you rock with me. You know about, and I'm not talking about DST or streaming outside the line. Some of y'all know about the other Facebook page that I got. I done showed it a few times in the past, like 3 years, maybe 4 years ago, and just show you what we got going on. So if I'm not monetizing on DST or streaming outside the line, I'm not gonna let nobody else monetize. And I think we have slowed down. Some of us, we had some challenges, some changes that went on in our personal lives that we're not monitoring it like we used to. I even read something with politics up in there, a couple things with politics. I say, damn, when did politics become part of cord cutting? And I understand it's a part of our streaming life, but we have to be careful because with Facebook, they come through, and again, I don't been there when they done shut down channels, like guys waking up or with a bunch of emails, and the channel, the Facebook page is gone. So again, I'm gonna go through. So if you see your posts that you had up there a month or two ago, last week or whatever, and it's gone, don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. But I'm here, DST is here to actually, protect the channel. Now, with streaming outside the lines, yeah, we go there, but I don't want nobody crossing that fence to say, "Hey, look at me, come to me, get it from me." And now you bringing attention onto yourself. And then they possibly add whoever created the channel or admins and all of that, people showing up at our doorstep. We done saw it in the past. If you don't believe me, ask a lot of people in the channel. We can talk about it on the after party link. We can talk about it. It done been organizations that done showed up to people doorstep, dot, 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 and gave people letters and stuff like that. So we don't want that. That's why even in the after party link, we don't talk about IPTV. We don't do that. We don't do it. You either gonna have to figure it out or you get a consultation. And I don't even do the IPTV thing anymore. That's anybody that come, anybody that sent me anything on IPTV in the group, in this chat right now, have I ever answered it back? And I guarantee they're gonna say no, because I don't want to bring no attention onto myself. And then I don't know who you are. That's another part. Online is totally different than being in your own community. You just don't know who you're dealing with online. And then if I give you something and it goes to the wrong person, not only am I putting myself at risk, I'm putting somebody else, at risk as well. So we're going to clean it up. Yep. We're going to clean it up a little bit. Like I said, I'm seeing politics. I'm seeing IPTV, and these are just things I'm not, going to allow. So if you need me to assist you with that and say, hey, let's go over to such channel. If you want, I think I can do that. I know I can do that. That way you do it over there. Cause I just don't want that, them channels to go down. It really is supposed to be built on helping people. But I think as of probably like maybe the last 6 months or maybe something like that, yeah, it's been a lot going on. So we got to clean the channel up a little bit. Again, I'm quite sure some other admins gonna get involved, and we're gonna clean it up a little bit. As far as sharing YouTube information, I'm on the fence to that, because I'm seeing I don't mind instructionals. I don't mind instructionals, but some of these videos we posting it. I mean, honestly, I believe we can do without, and then I'm seeing some of these guys with their groups, they don't ever say nothing about anybody on DST. They don't post. Look, I'm in some of these Telegram. I'm in a lot of Telegram groups, and I'm in a lot of Discord groups. And I know who's running. I'm seeing same individuals that sometimes post over there, and they post people things over there, but they're not sending anything back over there in them groups. Out of all the videos and stuff I do, I'm not getting the same love, but I'm seeing other individuals get posted in here, but then I see them get posted over there, but you see it's not showing the same love. So I don't know, we may do some changes with that as well, unless it's just like an instructional video. People like Line TV, I think are awesome. I like Youth Man. I don't mind Youth Man, because these are people who are really like teaching. All of this other stuff, jailbreak and all of that stuff. Nah, I think I'm gonna stop. If I see it, or if we the admins see it, we're gonna start hitting them videos, because it got to be a two-way communication. You can't be sharing stuff over in them groups, and then you're not sharing nobody from DST, or not even myself, because I don't think DST really be doing any videos. I'm the only one, but it's not the same love. So there's no need for them to get monetized on things that I got my hands on. That's just what it is. I'm in them groups. I think I saw maybe one in the last 2 months. One of my videos. No, I saw 2 of my videos shared. That was it. But then I'm seeing all these other videos from everybody else get dropped in the DST and the streaming outside the lines. But then when I go over to theirs, it's not the same thing. So again, it's no hate, but we gonna have to get everything on the right page, And again, I'm a part. Just because you don't see Superdell name. You may not see Superdell. You may not see Cordell Mavens, which is my, my name. You may not see him. That don't mean I'm not up over there. All right. I know how to go incognito as well. That's why I know a lot of things. I be seeing little things. I'm like, okay, okay. But we just have to, it got to be balanced, right? It just got to be balanced. And right now, we sharing everybody else stuff, but then when I go over there, they're not sharing none of my stuff. I'm like, well, hold up, where they do that at? Like, we're not about to get you no views, and your channel ain't, your page ain't giving no love over here, whether I do a dedicated or a live. And so it is what it is, But as far as advertisement, we definitely about to get that under control. Because again, I don't want to see the politics. I don't want to see IPTV, which we caught one today. We caught one today that's been sitting there for about probably going on a month, probably about 3 weeks. We caught one. And then you got the advertisements, the monetizing that's going on. So we'll clean it up. I get with y'all, and then we'll clean it up. That way, if you starting the channel, if you're willing to start a Facebook group, let me know so I can use my platform and say, hey, go over there. So you will have access to not only DST and streaming outside the line, you will have access to that individual who is a branch off of DST, right? Who is a branch. And it'll just go, and we be good to go. I never have any hate on that. Anybody that comes to DST, you're a part of the brand. You help people. And if you got your own channel, or you willing to start your own channel, right? Whether it's Telegram, YouTube, Facebook, Discord, let me know. I will guarantee I will let you come on here and sell it yourself. That's probably what I do. That's probably what I do instead of me selling it for you. Have you come up here and sell your own product, and that way you get individuals to come over there, and that way you can share everything you want to share. If you want to share IPTV in your group, that's part of you. If you want whatever you want to do, it'll be on you, on your group. And I have no problem with it. I'm here to lend a helping hand. I'm not hating or anything. We just gonna manage it a little bit better, because again, I don't want to be putting them channels that we bust our tail to maintain. Don't want to put it at risk. And I definitely, it's only a matter of time. If they're talking about IPTV, it's only a matter of time before somebody come on here and say, hey, does anybody need a service? This new IPTV service is out. And that's, all heck break loose. I've been there from the beginning. I saw when it was IPTV took a rise, and I done seen it fall. I done seen channels come, and I done seen them gone. And I definitely don't want to do that on those two pages. But we'll get with it. We'll get with it. I may even change a couple features, so when people do share the videos, it'll go through one of the admins to make sure it meets the specifications. Because again, I don't want to be coming over here when we should be talking about boxes and remote controls and different operating systems. And we talking about Biden and Trump, and it was a few of them up in there. I'm like, heck yeah, I see it's all type of sneakiness that we see. We just, like I said, we actually discussed it a little bit today, and some of the things that we saw that we was like, hold up, this is sketchy on some of you profile pictures. All right, so some of y'all, even I think I even went down there where profile pictures was like of an ocean. Like, well, damn, how did this person get in? And have no pictures, but of an ocean or a boat. And we like, hold up, how did this person get in? And we just want to make it as cool for everybody. All right, every single body. All right. So we'll talk about that more and more. I'm definitely gonna go through that bad boy. And anybody, again, this is my last time saying it. Anybody you want to promote a channel, if you're getting ready to start a channel, you saying, "Hey Dale, look, I learned a lot. I want to do it on my own. Do you mind promote?" I'm not gonna charge you. You a branch, right? You a branch. Why will I charge you? I'm gonna just say, hey, if you don't want to come on, I understand. Maybe you don't want to cam up, because if you come on this platform, you got to cam up. I'm not doing. You ain't gonna catch me like they caught Bo and J Mac. Somebody had a little cam icon, and then next thing you know, they turned the camera on, and next thing you know, we saw something that we shouldn't have saw. Let's just say that some nasty old, dude who wasn't blessed. Let me just tell you that he wasn't blessed, and I can see why he was mad. I can see why he was upset. I'd be upset too. And for my guys, you know what it is. When you get out that cold pool and that sucker, yeah, he had one of those. And the thing about it, we was on there, and Bo, I think I told Bo and J Mac, I said, "Hey man, you better watch it with these icons." And they let a dude come up on their live show. And that's the camera came on, and dude was up there. He was disgusted of himself. I mean, it was bad for him. So I understand why that individual was very upset with himself. His father didn't bless him. And so sometimes you may have that, he wasn't blessed. So he wanted to ruin the show and, possibly get them kicked off. And so hey, I'm just giving you heads up. So if you come up here, you're going to have to cam up. And then you can go on, or you just say, "Hey Dale, do you mind? I just started my Facebook group. Do you mind giving me some love?" I would do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Soul Bro just started his own channel, right? Soul Bro called Soul Bros Boxes and Apps or whatever. And I would share that and then go from there, and then y'all do what y'all want to do. All right. So we're going to clean it up a little bit because I think it's getting a little bit outrageous. So more to come on that. All right. More to come on that. Salute everyone. Hello. How y'all doing? Again, my name is Superdell. For some of y'all who may just come across this channel, we talk about cord cutting. All right. You may say, what is cord cutting? In this part, a little space of cord cutting, we actually teach you how to save money from your cable company, your cable and your internet provider. A lot of us don't have cable boxes. A lot of us only have internet. And so we know about the jailbreak and the fire sticks. It's more than that. There are plenty of boxes you can use just to save a lot of money. All right. That's just what it is. It's not just fire sticks or anything like that. We have a host of devices that you can use to be successful. Also, a lot of us don't pay for Netflix. We don't pay for Hulu. We don't pay for Paramount, BET, Max. We don't pay for none of that stuff, but we still get to see the content, So it's part of that channel. All right. It's part of that channel. A lot of us, we have developed and learned how to build our own media library. That means we know how to get our own movies and set them up where it looks beautiful using an application called Plex. Some people use Emby. Some people use Jellyfin, but majority of us use Plex. Also, a device that very similar to Plex. That's all you got to do is get the information onto a external hard drive, and we use a box called Zidoo. All right, Zidoo. I think that's how you spell it. Zidoo. And again, you just feed it with your content, and Zidoo goes out, get the metadata. Metadata means getting the information for the content that you have right there on your drive. And it put your posters up. And so it looks beautiful. The bigger your television, the more beautiful it looks. And so you can have a host of movies and TV shows ready to be viewed. And when people come to your house, or you need that Netflix and chill moment, you can just pick up the remote, whether you go to Plex or go to Zadu, because you know how to get all the movies, right? If you go through me, you will learn it. And there you have it. You'll be good to go. Email is right there at the bottom. Email is right there at the bottom. So if that's something you're willing to learn, you want to learn, hit me up. There is a charge for it. Please don't reach out to me if you ain't got your $50 minimum. Please don't reach out to me if you're trying to get 5 things done at once. That is not going to work off $50. All right. I will ignore your email. All right. Again, $50, $50, $50, $50, $50. I'm not going to hook up your Plex. I'm not going to set up your Zadu off that $50 teaching you how to get the content. That's a whole nother consultation, probably a couple of consultations, because you're going to need help setting up the device and all of that, or sending everything over to Plex. And that will not be no 30-minute job. All right. So again, it's business. All right. We already had that hiccup earlier this year when I actually was too nice. Right. And we're not going to take it there again. So again, I'm not being a mean person, but I'm not about to be taken advantage of either. All right. Because I wish I had someone like myself who would have taught me this instead of me doing all this research and having to figure it out, staying up 2, 3, 4 o'clock at night, falling asleep in the chair, just trying to get all the research. I wouldn't have mind paying somebody $50 just to learn it like that, instead of doing all the research and things like that. So, but it is what it is. It is, it is. Leslie say, yeah, will it be proper? No, man, I ain't calling myself a pirate. I get what you're saying, though, Leslie. I do want to talk about the Buzz TV, guys. I know I've been talking about it. Yes, I did order the 16 gig. But I found something interesting. Actually, we were talking about this inside the after party link. And one thing about it, I listen and I write things down. When you thinking, when people are talking, I pop up the note on the computer and I actually, listen to what is being said. I want to show you something right quick. It's very, very, hold up. Let me see. I do want to show you something right quick. Share the screen. I do want to, and again, this is the one that I got right here. Not that I got this one that you see right there on your screen. That is for $400. All right. Again, I don't know everything that's on this box. I'm gonna be learning just like everybody else. But what I do know, they said this is the most powerful device in the market. All right. This is going to be the most powerful device in the market. And by me just reading over everything, I think this is going to be geared towards home theater enthusiasts and gamers. All right. Because if you look on here, they tell you right there it's gaming ready. I just don't know what, is it going to be cloud gaming? Is it just going to be Android gaming and emulation only? I don't know. With that being said, though, I scrolled down, right? Because it was mentioned inside of the after party, and we were talking about this rock chip 3588. Very, very interesting, and it was mentioned a few times. And so, when something is mentioned two, three, four times, you kind of take heed of it, And shout out to Huff. Huff said, "Man, you can get you a device, you know, for less than both of these models." Now, I don't know if you're going to get everything included, but I just want to throw something out there to y'all, man. I want to, because your boy do his homework, right? That's one thing I do. When I hear something, I listen, I write it down, whether I'm on my phone, I'm on my computer, or I have a pen and a piece of paper right here. I do write it down or I take note of it. So, when it was mentioned that you can get this device very, very similar for lesser money. So, I went and did my research and I came across this right here. The Nano PCT6. All right. Don't know if y'all can see it, but I will try to make it as big as possible. And you see what it is? 16 gigs of RAM, right? And it comes with I think it comes with 220. Here it is right here. Rock chip, right? RK3588. 64-bit, but you can get it in 4.8, 16 gigs of RAM. 32, 64, 256 gig. It has the dual, all right? We're going to take a look at it. Ethernet port. It also goes up to 8K at 60 frames. It does have what you call this? Open WRT, but they call it friendly. You can do it Ubuntu core desktop, so it does have that. Also, you can turn this into Android 12 making it look like Android TV OS. Very, very similar. Well, it's the same as what you would get on the NVIDIA Shield, TiVo, Stream 4K. What's that? The Formula G TV. So you would get that. Also, you can use the Android 12 tablet mode. All right. It has some of the same features. This USB-C support up to 4K at 60. All right, that's the Type C. And then you got, NVMe slot, right? The SSD expansion on it. And so I was looking at it, I'm like, hold up. This is very, very similar to where you at? Where you at? All right. I said, it's kind of very similar to this, everything that I was looking at this, and I'm gonna make this larger. And so a lot of times, when I was looking, you see the Type C and all of that. I was like, I say, that's interesting. The only thing that I saw that was different, and I'm still doing my research, and you see it right here, the NVMe, right? I'm still doing my research. Is one thing about this, you getting the Buzz TV audio enhancement or the enhancement audio with this. I'm not sure what type of audio. Is it going to give you Dolby Atmos? We don't even know if Buzz TV is giving us the full Dolby Atmos. They ain't saying nothing. They really keeping everything secretive. But this was interesting, and it goes to show you that, yeah, they got a device out there, and it's pretty. You can save. All right, you can save. You can find similar devices. Nothing wrong with it. You can get a case with this, and look, Ubuntu. You got the friendly core right here. You got Android TV OS, which is displayed right here. This is the Android TV for tablets that you can run. And then you got some other friendly, you know, open vault and everything like this. Because this bad boy can also be used as a router, a travel router as well. All right, been reading a little bit up on it, but again, you see the rock chip RK3588 sock. And then when you go over here, all right, where you at? Move this out the way. All right, where you at? Where do it say that? Did it say it on that? No, I might have to make it go small. I might have to make it go small. Let me see. Let me go back to pre-order. And so it says it, where we at? It says it, the RK3588. Well, that's what you're running right here. All right, that's what it's running. You see it right here, the rock chip 3588. So it's pretty nice. It's pretty solid. You know what they have. Only thing about this, I don't know if you're gonna get the Dolby Atmos and all of that stuff. I really don't know. I'm just looking at it. You know, and I just went up and started looking at what it means to have this RK 35 the rock chip 3588 and things like that. So again, I don't know everything, but I do listen. All right, I do listen. And to some people, they may, and look, I'm just let you know, some people, they're not going to mess with nothing like this. And it's okay. It is okay. It's your money. Some people ain't about to go through all of this. They just want a device that comes in already ready to go. They want it to be already ready to go. They got the specs. They got everything they need to know and not over here taking a guess. All right. It looked like it pretty much does the same. Now, I'm not saying that Buzz TV is going to have Android TV or anything like that. I believe they're going to use the Buzz TV user interface. Matter of fact, I'm for certain they're going to use it. That's what we get with Buzz TV. But again, with open source, you can kind of do that, right? You can put your user interface if you know how to do it. Like I can have a user interface and you know, tell a box to do this and do that, and it will do it. You know, just like we put pictures on our home screens and stuff like that, and we can make it stick if we want to. So again, this is just something that, you know, pretty straightforward, you know, and it does come with, I did see some cases and things like that. I think they is it on this page? Yeah, and so you saw some cases, they got the antennas and things like that. One thing I saw, it got HDMI in with 2 outs. One is for 4K, the other one is for 8K, things like that. So this is pretty good. I'm really thinking about getting one. I'm really thinking about getting one just to test it out, you know. And I think people who who's into these hands-on do-it-yourself projects, they like them. They like them. I've been on all type of forums, and just to hear the things that people do, like I say, they carry this around as a router, a travel router. I bull crap you not. They use it as a travel router, and you know, and they doing their thing, you know, and it's pretty powerful. It got the same power that the Buzz TV is going to have. Yep. And so this is very, very interesting, but I'm gonna continue to do my research and possibly may get one, you know, and if it works out good, we'll just have another option. Yep, we'll have another option on this device right here. And again, I just doing my research, um, just doing it. And look, what is Nano PC T6 LTS? Again, you can get it 4, 8, 16 gigs of RAM, or you can get it 32, 64, or the 256. Matter of fact, let me do this. All right. Let me just drop the link. All right. Let me drop the link, and that way y'all can check it out yourself. Because it's all about being transparent. You know, I'm not the one to claim to know it all, but when I hear people talk, I sit back and listen. I observe. And I think that's part of my strength, that I know, how to observe, and I know how to jot things down and go back and revisit it. You know, it doesn't go over my head. But now if I go and look at it and it just don't look all like, man, I'm not about to go through this. Yeah, I'll let it go. But I think this would be interesting to see that we have a device like this and we can use it for streaming. A very powerful device, with some of the same specs as the Buzz. And you got your, your NVMe extension, all of that stuff. So you can extend it, where if you put a 1 terabyte up in here, you can have it like as a 1 terabyte, a one, depending on which one you get. Like me, I'm always going big dog. So if I was to get this, I'm going with the 256. All right. So you will have 1 terabyte plus 256 um, you know, gigs of internal storage. And so these are things I'm going to check out. And maybe this weekend, if we get make sure everything is good, if we get to the after party, this would be something that we can discuss. We can actually discuss this. I think this is pretty neat. This is pretty neat. And again, shout out to Huff, because I know he said, man, they got computers and stuff that do that, and so he said it a couple times with the rock chip, and I'm like, okay. But I wrote it down and I actually went and did my research, and you see it right here, guys. Found some options and things like that. And look at you see what I got selected. It goes to show you, I'm already looking. They letting you know it's available in stock. I'm going big dog status, and it will cost me $299 with the case. All right, what did I say? 299. I meant to say $209. Basically 210. All right, they probably gonna hit me for shipping. It'll probably be about $20-$30 or something like that. So I don't know. They also sell these on Amazon as well. I saw one on Amazon. I say I might go that route first. So let me go and pull up Amazon right quick. And this is what it's all about, man. Just sharing information, feeding off of each other. It's not saying that we're better than each other, because everybody, all of us are not smart in all of these devices, right? We don't know everything about these devices. And I say, if you do know everything about these devices, why are you not building them yourself? I will always challenge that. If you know everything about these devices, socks, everything, then why you not building your own? Why you not doing it? Shoot. I mean, if you know everything about all these streaming, and I'm talking about all of these streaming devices, because sometimes we got people out there, they think they know everything, right? And they know about this device. Oh, that's terrible. But it might be terrible to you, but it's not terrible to me. It works for me. I'm not getting that issue, but they know everything. We see it, we know about it. I'm saying, let's do it. Let's see us build you one. They got 3D printers and everything. You can make your own cases now, and 3D printers are cheap. Like, you can get a 3D printer to build you a case strictly for a Raspberry Pi, and it will work. You know what I'm saying? So if we know all about this, hey, I'm spilling pop and everything. all over my. Good thing this is the old phone, but man, this pad is so messed up. I done spilled pop all on this pad, ate on this pad, barbecue sauce on this pad, everything. But that's what I like to see. Impress me. Like, don't shoot down what I like or what I think is good, and you're not creating nothing on your end. Because again, we are all different. Yeah, we may all like this, but not everybody like an NVIDIA Shield. Not everybody like an ON 4K Pro. Not everybody like an Apple TV. Not everybody like an Amazon device. Some people swear by Roku. Now, some of us will look at them like, Roku? But that's because we know. But some people do not care. And that's okay. That is okay. It's okay to be different. It is okay to have a little bit more knowledge. But now, if you one of them people, you know everything, then my next challenge to you is to build your own. I want to see you. I will buy it. You build it. You sell it for $300-400. I will buy it from you. And because really, if you tell me it works, I will buy it from you and test it out. But at least you know you got the money. I will send it to your. Look, I will send it. Matter of fact, I will send it Zelle, so I can't put in a complaint, or I'll have somebody send it to you Cash App, so I know that I can't get my money back. But I'll show some love and support to you just because you tried, you know. But again, some people, again, I'm just different with it. I'm going to try out every device. There's pros and cons to every device. I know what the NVIDIA Shield can do. I know what the Apple TV can do. I know what the Zadu can do. I know what the Formula can do. I know what Buzz TV can do. I know what a Mi Box can do. Shoot, I even go old school. I know what a Minix device can do. So I got so many devices, it's crazy. You know, I'll be the first one to say, you don't even need a streaming device no more. Everything is online. All you got to do is have a good relationship with the URL king, and he will set you up. Don will get you where you need to be. You don't even need a device anymore. Really, listen, if it was just me, I would have hooked up with Don so long ago. Hey, Don, and throw him a couple dollars. Just keep me up to date, dog. Hey, just keep the URLs coming. I would rather pay Don if it was just me in my house. I would pay Don, the URL king. I gave him that name because I know the only thing I need is a URL, and I'm getting everything. And when I tell you everything, everything. You don't need no Android or Apple TV to cord cut. All you need is the internet. Right? And again, if you want to, I just know me. If it was myself, not my family, me and Don to be best friends, because I would gladly send him the funds just so he can make sure, hey Dale, hey, this went down, but here go the replacement right here. Because I know he stay on top of that. The reason I call him the URL king is because that's what listen, ever since we met years ago online, I don't know him personally, online, man, he shared some stuff where nobody had it. Not, at least not from who I saw. It wasn't like anybody was sending me anything, but Don was like, hey Dale, check this out. And when I tell you, one time he gave me one on some IPTV, I don't even know if the stuff even still up, but it was the crispiest. I'm talking about every channel was 10 1080p crisp. I'm talking about all that, and this was years ago. This is before we even got into locals. But everything, CNN, MSNBC, TNT, the basketball game, everything was damn, at least the channels I clicked on, HBO, all of it was crispy. It wasn't this channel look this way, but then when you go to this one, you could be like, damn, yeah, that's 980 by 720. You like, hey, that don't look as crispy as the channel before. But every channel he gave, and I went through that bad boy. I think I used it for about 3 days, and they still was up. And so I know you don't need a device. And that's why I say if it was just me, and knowing what Don know, he's somewhere in this chat. I know he is. Knowing what he know, that's why can't nobody really mess with him on the URLs. I'll put Don up against, unless a person just know what they're doing and they know how to get them, I put Don up against anybody. Don will destroy. I done saw his work. Some of y'all done saw his work. He ain't used no app. He gave you a URL. Hey, check these out. They got the latest and greatest movies. The movies are A1, no cam, no nothing. And one click. And when you go on there and you hit that bad boy, that sucker start immediate like it's on your own home server. That's how good he is. And I said, man, I was sitting up here. He sent me a few links. And I was like, God, how's he getting this? I said, man, this guy's the URL king. And I'm talking about different platforms that just, whether it was live TV, VOD, whatever you want to call it, everything just worked. Everything worked because he knew how to get it. I don't know where he get it from. I don't know. It ain't my business. I just know he know how to get it. And you don't need a device to cord cut anymore. All right? You don't. Every now and then he'll send me something. He'll send something every now and then. Be like, hey, Dale, check this out. This is the new one. And you go through and you be like, God, this dude right here. But that's when I first learned right then and there, you don't need a device to cord cut. You don't. He taught me. Nobody else. Everybody else was using Android TV boxes, all type of boxes. Some people had NVIDIA Shields. Some people didn't. You ain't hear too much information on cord cutting with Apple TV. You ain't really didn't hear anything. Roku's, you can watch mainstream apps. That was it. You can put your movies on there, but it didn't look as good. You don't need, I'm telling you, today, you don't need that Plex app to see your content. You don't. You can have a URL and put in your plex.tv, log into your stuff, and you got it right there on your computer or on your television. And nowadays, now that we setting up Chromebooks and nowadays, you definitely don't need a box because people are turning this into their boxes. People are, where is it at? People are getting new phones, right? They get new phones and they keep the old phones. And this is, look, I got 2 different phones. All right. This is the new one. This is the old one. People are saying, forget that. Here go my new streaming device right here. And so again, man, it's all type of ways you can cord cut. And that's just how it is. But you want to impress me? I want to see you build a device. Because we can all put pros and cons on everything. We can all say what we don't like, what we do like. One thing I remember when I used to get at Mr. On Demand, right? Salute to that guy. I don't really mess with him. Some stuff went on in the background that I don't want to continue. I don't want to discuss that. But he used to be, oh, don't get the Fire Stick. It ain't this. And he never even had a Fire Stick. He never had the Fire Stick 4K. And I used to question him and say, how do you not like something if you never had it? You can't really say and he was like, I don't need to see it. I saw plenty of videos on it. I'm like, yeah, but that's somebody else's perspective. You got to have that bad boy. And me and him, we used to go back and forth. And I used to look, he used to throw his little shots and I throw mine right back at him. My shot was at him. How in the heck you gonna talk about something that you don't have? You never even tried. And guess what? He used to say, I never get a Fire Stick. And y'all tell me if I'm lying. If I'm lying, I must be dying right now. What did he have behind him? What started popping up behind him? Fire sticks. Now he can give his perspective. And you know what? He never really, at first he used to down it. Oh, you don't need this. And then he put some respect on it. He said, oh, well, it's not bad. He said, oh, it's not bad. It's not something he would use on a daily basis. Now, I understand that. But at the end, he was saying he said, it's not bad. But all that time, that year and a half, 2 years that he went, he was saying, oh, I don't get it. And never had it. He never, ever had it. And so you got to have the device. At least, look, I'm going to tell you got to have the device in order to put your 2 cents on it. Because you need to feel it. Sometimes you need to see it. Because I can do a video and I can make a little cheap $20 Android TV box that has 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs internal. I know I can make it look good where you will go out and buy it. Now you may get it and be like, oh man, this is some bull crap. But again, it's something that I'm putting together. And just so I can get feedback, I say, oh man, this is great. This is this. Because I probably did some things before I went live to make it seems like it's better than what it is. And I can trick you. So when you go and get it, you be like, oh man, this is some bull crap. Dale, this ain't this and that and this, that and this. And so you got to have a device in order to sit back or you gonna get me, I'll be like what I did with On Demand. I say, man, listen, dude, there's nothing you can say until you get it. And when he got it, he said, oh, well, it's not bad. It's not bad. But he did say, I would never use it. He did say that. He said, I would never use it, but it's workable though. But it took him like a year or 2 to get one. And then next thing you know, you start seeing 1 behind him. Then you start seeing 2. Then you start seeing 3 and 4 because he was probably getting his hustle on with him. He started getting his hustle on and he realized, dang, I could have been doing this all the time. It does work. It does work. But you got to have your hands on it, though. You got to have your hands on the device, and then you can go into full detail. Because I'm telling you, everybody is not going to tell you everything about a device. All right. I just saw. I was on one of the Facebook groups. I think one of the 4K Pro boxes, one of theirs, and somebody said, "Oh man, I just realized the box actually." Gives out a hotspot, which is, we know that's old. Zadu does that as well. And we had other regular cheap Android boxes that will allow you, instead of them getting on your network, knowing your network username and password, you can just have them connect to the box and the box will give them a hotspot, username and password. So, I mean, people, I was going through the chat and a few people was like, oh, what's so special about that? Why would you do that? This and that. I understand why you do it, because when people come over to your house and things like that, one of the things I don't like is when everybody come to my house and automatically their phone switches over to my network, you know, which means you can put my network at risk. You can pull up in front of my house, next door to my house, pull up while we're gone, and get on our network and do whatever you want to, putting my household at risk. All right. One thing about an Android box, you can always unplug that bad boy. Yeah. But the people wasn't thinking outside the box. Oh, what would you do that? You could do that with your router, this and that and this. I understood. I started to chime in. Well, I say, no, I ain't gonna get into this debate, because sometimes you ain't got to get into no debate. I thought it was cool what he did to say, hey, he said, I just realized that the on 4K allow you to share a hotspot, off the box. Instead of you using your network and have family and friends connect to it, you can have them where they can connect to this box and they have limitations, But everybody didn't think like that. Everybody did not think like that, and they was on the guy head. I started to come to his rescue though. I started to, but I said, no, I'm gonna sit out on this one. I can't be getting in everybody fight. He was trying to, and they was, oh, that's stupid and stuff like that. I don't think they said stupid. They were basically like just questioning him, like, well, why would you do that? What's so I think somebody even said, well, what's so interesting about that? I knew what he was talking about. And I think who was it? It might have been somebody else chimed on it from the group. Was it Ian? I think Ian even chimed in. Ian chimed in. And I think that's what he said. He say, no, just in case you don't want to give nobody no, and they shot him down too. They said, I think somebody said, what? I can't remember, man. But somebody chimed in. I understood. I agree with the guy who posted it. I agree with Ian. It was just a few people come up in there. They like, why would you do that? You could do this and do that, But you're gonna have individuals, you're gonna have individuals that think like that. They're not gonna think outside the box. So yeah, yep, there go E right there. I just looked at the chat. Yeah. And E, I started to jump in with you, man. I started to jump in. I said, no, I ain't gonna jump in this one, man. Let me. Hey, look. I have my little chat. I was going in. I say, nah. Let me remain out this one. I say he jumped in it. I say he jumped in it because he been following me. He been rocking with us a long time. So I knew he knew, and he said what I knew he knew. He said, look, man, some people may come over. You may not want them on your home network and stuff like that. Dude came after. they they had E up there too. I said that I ain't go back and finish and see if anything else was said, but I know it was about 8 comments when I first saw it, so it might be about 20 by now. I don't know, but again, though, it's just good to see people. If you notice something new, say it. It may be old to us and new to you, and that's cool too. All right, that is cool too. Don't let nobody take away your shine. Shoot. And the thing about it, he did it. He was like, hey, I don't know. I think that's what he said. He said, I don't know if y'all recognize this, but this is my first time seeing it or something. He said, I didn't know it, but you could give out a hotspot, and that's what I do at my house. That's what I do. They get a hotspot, man. I don't like everybody connected to the network. I'm telling you, I don't. I do not. I don't need everybody connected because I'm telling you, you got some people over here, they know exactly what they doing, have your stuff all messed up, having police pull up to your stuff. Ah, man. He's like, yeah, he's like, hey, Hey, I saw you, E. I saw you in there going. I saw you going to war with him. It was all good. What's up, Top Cat? Big salute. Thank you, Top Cat. I appreciate it. Thank you for the $5. Thank you, thank you, thank you, baby. Thank you. Even if you set up guest network, it puts you at risk. Absolutely. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. You give somebody access to your network. I don't let everybody in. Hey man, not at my house, we don't have really not like no dead zones in my house. So they can use their phone. Like use your phone. Man. You don't need to connect. You good. I think only my nieces and when they run their iPads over and stuff like that, they the only ones that really got our network. Any questions for me, man? Anything? Let me go up a little bit. Salute everybody. Again, I'm not gonna be on here that long. I'm not. So again, we talked about a few things. Oh yeah, I did tell y'all. Man, look, y'all got me off. I'll show y'all this. I forgot to show you that you can get it. What is it? T Nano PC T6. All right, so let me show y'all this right quick. So they got a few of them here. The Nano, all right, 16256. They do have them. You do see some mini PCs and stuff with that 16 gigs of RAM and stuff like that. But for this one, 3588. All right, this is it runs Android TV and the travel router, so you have it. But they say this is the 4 gig 32 right here. This one is the 8 gig of RAM 64 right here. That's that one. So if I was to order this, shoot, what's today? If I was to order this right now, it'll be here. But I like the big dog though. I don't think they got the big dog on here for that. I think it's only right here. Yep, it's only right here. You see, they want it. They said between the 23rd and the 2nd. All right. But I'm quite sure you can go on like eBay as well. So let me do this. You can probably get it in about a week on eBay. Let me just do this right quick. And again, no knock on nobody. It's just another way. That's all it is. All right. And I'm always gonna listen. I'll tell you that now. I'm gonna listen. Let's say 16 gigabyte. Oh, I don't see it on here. Probably because I'm spelling it wrong. It ain't showing on my end. Hold up. Let me see something. Uh, all right. Oh, they look like they only got one on eBay. It look like they only got one. But shoot, how long it take to get here? Oh, they say next week. Yeah, they got one. Let me see the specs on it. Let me see the specs. Yeah, that's the big boy right here. 16 gigs, right? And again, it'll run Android TV OS, Android TV for the tablet version. Only thing about it, I don't know how you would get like Dolby Atmos and stuff like that. I think that's the biggest thing with this, what it carries. How do you get Dolby Atmos and all those special audio? They got the video part. We good with that. But how would you get Dolby Atmos from on one of these devices? I think that would be my biggest thing, but it doesn't look bad though, honestly. It doesn't look bad at all. Yep, the Rock Chip Arcade 3588, Mali G10. Uh, it does 8K, so you know that bad boy like a 2.1 or it might be a 2.2. Let me see. 8K. This is lower, 8K at 30 frames, 864. But hold up, let me see. See, audio, that's the only thing about this. Audio. Like it doesn't, I don't know. You probably going, I don't know. I don't know how you would get Dolby Atmos on this bad boy. That'll be another research. You know, do they have a program where that technology would be on here? I don't know. And these are, you see the operating systems right here. Android TV tablet, Android TV 12. Both of them running 12, stuff like that. So again, it is what it is, but it is out there. That information is out there. So if anybody want to take that leap, you can. What up, Just G? What up, though? Thaddeus, what up, though? Soul Bro in the building. Heck, Soul Bro. Heck, Yeah, I know it's great as a player, but some of them home theater enthusiasts, they want that Dolby Atmos. That's what we need to know, Huff. And it don't give no information on the audio really. Guns, what up though? I thought his performance was terrible, man. I've been saying that though. He's not an inciting fighter. He is not an inciting fighter, you know. And then I ain't like how his grandfather was trying to give him. See, he gonna get his tail whipped, man. I'm gonna tell you, if he go against Tank, he gonna get rocked. Cause my man would touch him up a little bit. My man was touching him. Yup, my man. I think he's definitely. Yup, he's not ready yet. Yeah, Prime Day. What, another few days? Yup, 16th, something like that. All right. Any questions for me, guys? Anything for me? Told you I ain't gonna be on here too long. Brother tired. Brother is tired. Brother tired. I got also, guys, y'all see my email. I got to check my email today too. Man, excuse me. I got to check my email. But if you want to learn how to start your media library, you want to learn how to get it. You want to learn how to get it. You want to start it. The email is right there. But make sure you got $50 before you hit me up, so we can get you going. Yep, so we can get you going. What up, Fred? What's good? Why do all these devices struggle? Hold up, let me do this. Elijah, let me turn that down just a little bit. Why do all these devices struggle with the audio and the Shield has no problem? Because if the Apple 4K has audio, That would be a game changer. What devices are you having problems with, Elijah? Because I can use the Zadu, I can use NVIDIA, I can use Apple. Apple is good. Look, Apple is good, at least on my system. I got a Vizio Elevate. I still get the boom and my floor be shaking because I got the big sub, the nice little subwoofer that comes with the Vizio Elevate. So I don't know. But you got home theater enthusiasts, even though it don't give you the true, but I just think, if you see a home theater enthusiast using Apple TV with all those speakers, then I think you good. I think you are good. But I don't know what device you're talking about. Talking about struggling with audio. Ah, man. What up, though, Ike? Zadu Ultimate 8K player coming soon. Yeah, man. It's gonna be a lot of devices that start to push this 8K. You definitely starting to see this 8K being thrown out there. Too bad we ain't got nothing, at least on this side of the fence, Ike, ready to go. What's up, Ant? What is good? Superdell-TV, I like that shirt you got on. Looks comfortable. Yeah, this that polo. You can't go wrong with polo. Oh, look, hey, I'm gonna tell you this, Miss Gail. I went over to the mall up in Oakland. It's called Great Lakes Crossing in Michigan. It's like just above Pontiac, Michigan, right? It's called Lakes. Great Lakes. Yeah, I just said it. Great Lakes, right? Hey, I don't forget our mall already. Man, my mind be on Great Lakes Crossing. Damn. It's called Great Lakes Crossing. So, I goes up in polo up in there, right? I say, let me go and take a little walk around because it's a huge mall, right? A huge mall. I goes around, I go into Hugo Boss. I say, what the Hugo had everything up in there. Oh, and it feels so good, man. Because one thing I like about Polo has that quality, product similar to Nike Tech. So Polo carries that as well, and it feels so good. I looked at Hugo; they had it too. You already know I had to get a couple fits. You already know, Miss Gail. Oh man, I'm talking about the nice shirts with the puffing of the letters on it saying boss. So yeah, some people don't know. They don't know about that Hugo Boss, man. Some of them know about it, some of them don't. But that's who I rock with. So I usually do polo. Some of y'all see me. I rock I got the little NBA because Hugo, a couple years ago, they had a deal with the NBA. So I got the whole hookup, man. That whole jogging set, just the hoodie and the jogging pants cost me like 350. 350 all, but it felt so good. All when I wore it, people was like, God, where you get that from? And shoot, I got that from Somerset. That's that expensive mall out here in Troy, Michigan. So it's crazy. All right, let me go down, go down, go down. Yeah, I don't have any audio issues either. You say, I know I can't see it. What up, Miguel? What's good? Just G's. I don't shoot. Oh, he said anyone. I don't even have that set up. So yeah, hopefully somebody in the chat can help you. He say they won't say if they have the codes. That would be great. Yeah, yeah. They be tripping, but when you see one thing, Elijah, this is what I would do. Just put in like home theater enthusiasts, put in NVIDIA Shield, put in Zadoo, put in Apple, and you will see a host of these gentlemen like Ike. Like Ike, where is he at? Let me see where Ike is at. Ike is a home theater enthusiast. Where's you at, Ike? Oh, now, hold up. Now, where you go, Ike? Ike. Now, I know I just saw Ike, man. Where you at, dude? Now, this is bad. Oh, there you go. There you go, right here. Go to his channel. Um, you know, these home theater guys that does videos, they are starting, a lot of them have used like the NVIDIA Shield, Apple TV, Zadoos, and other um, um, great devices for their media player. And so if you're talking something about audio and stuff like that and different codecs and stuff like that, this is who I go. I go to them home theater enthusiasts, such as Ike right here, Easy HT Tech. I go to those guys' channels. A lot of them do collaborations. I know Ike, he be on there collaborating with a couple guys, I think like once a week or once every 2 weeks. But definitely go over there and subscribe to his channel. Subscribe to his channel because a lot of them, they using these devices that we're using. Yup. So and that way you can get the, because I really can't say, because I don't have, my Denon is not hooked up because I don't even have the speakers yet. But I could only give you my input on a sound bar, which is the Vizio Elevate, which is amazing anyway. But Ike, you man, Techthusiasm, Haterade Cowboy. If you catch LJ up in here, he can tell you. Vincent, when he's available, he can tell you. It might be one of them times where we might have to get on the forum and open the panel up to quite a bit of guys, and you can just get on here and get to asking some questions and things like that. Now, what I will say, like they didn't say that the none of them. Look, I think it makes like a couple codecs on the audio, like the Apple TV 4K, or it's not giving you what they call Dolby Atmos, right? They don't have the license for that. But none of them actually said that it was bad sound. None of them. And the closest thing I heard was Vincent. Vincent say it sounds good. He say, now you can tell the difference if you hook up the NVIDIA Shield and the Apple TV as far as quality sound. He say you can tell. He say it sounds good, but he think the NVIDIA Shield just sounds better. So that's not a knock on like Apple TV and stuff like that. When he had the Zadoo, I think at one time, if he still don't have it, he got the Zadoo connected to his home theater, unless he just changed it. And so that lets you know the Zadoo can handle it. Yeah. So I just think that's all you got to do is just figure out. I don't know why you having audio problems though. Oh, we was talking about that, and okay, that's C. Oliver. I thought he was asking the question. Sparty. Hey, Sparty, I agree with you with the Detroit Lions. Now, I don't agree with Sparty. You already know. Don't make me go out here and get my hat, man. Well, hey, Sparty boy, you know we cool and all. Hey, I was just up at your school too, man. I was just up there in your neck of the woods too. I was up in Lansing. Actually, I was right across the street from the Capitol, the building. So I was literally across the street over there at a law firm. So I'm always out there. And then one day, because y'all doing so much construction up there on 127, so I came up. I don't forget what road it was, but I went to East Lansing. I went through it. I had on my hat. I got some looks my way. All right, I got some looks. People were walking there and looking at me. I had on that big old M on my hat. Yeah, they was looking like, dude, we think you're not in the right place. I don't forget the street I was on, but it was a main street. It was a main street. But uh I don't know about the second guy. We ain't talked in like 3 years. But Steve is good. Me and Steve just said what up to each other on Facebook. Like he posts, he's very active on Facebook as far as family life and stuff like that. So um Trooper, I ain't talked to Trooper. Ever since all that stuff went down, I ain't talked to really nobody on that other side. It's all good. I don't wish them guys no harm. You know, I think I'll be seeing them when I used to go over to Philly Cable Day channel. I see them. You know, no hard feelings. I don't keep no grudges. I just stand on business. All right. Uh, You say I go way back. That's that is. Yeah, man. Like I said, I don't talk to Trooper. I ain't talked to that guy in like over 3 years. Salute to him. Uh, I think me and his last conversation, because he ride motorcycles and I ride motorcycles, and so you know he saw my motorcycle. I think he had his motorcycle outside too. But I think he was on Harleys or something like that. That was one of our last conversations. And then like I said with Steve, uh, shoot, that might have been 4 years ago. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Salute to them guys. Salute to all them old school guys that used to be up there. There's only one individual that I'm probably no, it's probably one, two, it's probably three individuals. No, I ain't no probably it's three individuals that I'm just I let him go. Trooper is not on that list. He ain't did nothing to me. We just went our separate ways, respectfully. But it's probably three of them. I'm never two males and one female. I think she got a little messy. I thought she's a stand up person, but she got a little messy. I can't go through all that. Ain't nothing worse than a messy female. So ain't nothing worse than a messy female. I'd rather take a dude. Matter of fact, a couple of them. It's a couple females. One of them we ain't really talk, but one of them I'm Desmond. She was messy. Can't deal with that. Out of everything in the world, there's nothing like I think messy women. I do not. I would rather see a dude out here like just wilding out. Not to say he hurting anybody, but just doing some stupid stuff compared to a woman. Because usually women are wisdom. Yeah, you got some ratchet ones out there, but when it's time to take care of family and all that, they stand on business. They gon' you gonna have to. That's just what it is. But you really don't see too many, women of like my age. Like I'm almost 50. You know, just being too messy. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really got nothing to say because I think she was wrong with what she was trying to prove or something. So everybody else, I don't know anything. I couldn't tell you nothing about anybody else. I don't talk to them guys or nothing like that. If I was to see them, what up? And I keep it moving. That's just how it is. That's how it is. It's just that I just think I still can't believe that though. Like I said, because you never like I say, I guess nowadays you see some wretchedness and stuff like that. Women going doing some ignorant stuff, but usually women once they hit a age, they usually mature. You know what I'm saying? Ain't trying to get into the messiness, but Nah. So you just got to sit back, because like I said, I saw my moms get down. My mom's had to whip some tail, but once my mom's got like 40, man, it was on some level. She wasn't getting into it. She wasn't about to argue with nobody. She wasn't arguing with my pop. She wasn't doing none of that. She said, listen, it is what it is. I'm going to enjoy my life. I ain't about to get into that stuff. So, and that's why I just hold women. Like some women just have class. You know what I'm saying? They not about to get into all that. He say, she say, trying to expose and all that. The exposure it backfired. Because you would have thought I had some juicy things on that email, and she let me know. I be seeing her. I don't say nothing to her. I don't see her physically, but I see her in a couple groups. I don't say nothing. I just keep it moving. It is what it is. Michael say, yo, have you heard that ginger ale bold yet? No, I ain't had that. I ain't had that yet. You know what? The pop I'm about to try is that poppy. I'm gonna try that poppy. I was supposed to go and get it today, but I'm definitely going after that poppy. I even YouTubed it, and some people actually said it was pretty good. You know. Yep. So. So you should have given some of that. No, hey, I ain't give her the fire stick. She got the TiVo. I gave her that stream 4K. That's what I did, and that's the truth. I gave her that stream, man. Oh man, Miss Gail, you crazy boy, you crazy. She said, "Oh man, I gave her that TiVo." Oh man, oh man, oh man, y'all are so crazy. You say it's solid? Yeah, I'm gonna try it out. I'll try out both of them if I see them. Yeah, yeah, I'll try them out if I bump into them. Up here, up north, we don't say soda or nothing like that. We say pop. I remember when I went out to California, I was like, hey man, I went into this little mom and pop store, this mom and pop store. I said, hey, where the pop at? He say, who? I said, pop. He say, huh? I said, pop. Like pop, you drink. He say, I never heard pop you drink. I said, you ain't got no Fago, no Pepsi, no Coke. He said, oh no, you got to go through the door right there and go to the right, and it's right there. He say, the soda is right there. I'm like, soda? I say, that's pop. And again, coming from where I'm coming, we call it pop. But then when you get out there to Cali and stuff, they call it soda. So I learned that quick one out there. So it's crazy. Do you think Apple will ever let you sideload apps? I don't know. And Sparty, to be honest, I don't even use third-party apps at my house. I don't even use it. I don't need them. I don't need them. I like to be in control, man. I love being in control. So I don't use the third-party apps, in my house. I got a Plex, I got Zadoo. And when I'm using Zadoo, I also on all my players, except for the Apple TV 4K, I just use Plex or Infuse. But on my Android devices, I use Plex and Nova Video Player along with Zadoo if I got the Zadoo up there connected. So I really don't, it really wouldn't benefit me whether they get it and let you side load. It really wouldn't benefit me because I'm pretty good with what I have. Um, you know, You know, that's just how it is. And I advise everybody, every last one of y'all, man, learn how to build your own. That way you ain't got to depend on these third-party apps. I'm telling you. Oh, you call it soda? Yeah, we call it pop up here. I went out to Cali. They was like soda. I'm like, I ain't even, because I never even heard of soda. Like when I was like 15, all we heard was pop. Go to the store, give me a 2-liter Fago pop, or go over there and grab that pop. Shoot, I went out to Cali. Cali was the first time I ever went out of town, out of Michigan. First time, man. And we caught the bus. Oh, it was horrible. Oh, man. Some of y'all know the story, man. I had to, man. When I went out there by myself, dude did some violation and found out real quick. Found out real quick. I have to tell y'all that story another day. Gonna lay his head on my goddamn shoulder and then lay his head on my lap. Bah! That cat say, ow! That bus say, I'll tell y'all that another day, though. Yeah, dude, I don't know what was up with dude. He was cool as heck at first. He tried some old sneaky stuff. I was 18 years old, just fresh out of high school. Getting into trouble and everything. My grandma said, I mean, my my mama say, you going to California? Because my brother he was in the Marines. He wanted me to come out there. I signed up for San Diego State. He paid for a couple classes, all of that stuff. I was staying in Oceanside, had 2 cars. I could choose from 2 cars. Oceanside, California. Man, nice area. But yeah, man, I took the bus. My mama took me out there when I was, 15 or something like that. 14, 15. We took a bus. And then I was 18. I ain't jump on the airplane till I was in my 30s. I took that bus out there. I was cool at first. Everything had a little honey I was trying to holler at. Brother was Slims, 8-pack, all that. Had the little curly top, braids and all that. Hollering at a chick. Next thing you know, dude got too comfortable. He laid on my shoulder. I'm like, hey, dog, come on with that bull crap. I'm leaning over, so like, what's up? Hey, how you doing? She over there, she going to Cali too. So I'm like, what's up? Dude hit me, laid on my shoulder. Hey man, what the heck, dude? So hey, what's up? You want to switch? Hey, you want to switch? Tell them to come over. You know, get this dude over there. That dude laid on my lap, man. So it's crazy. So I had to do something though. Bah! Oh, they called the police and everything. Should we stop for about 40 minutes? I told that officer, I say, man, I said, look, he put his head on my lap. And the dude, man, man, I don't forget, we was somewhere, man. I can't remember. I don't know if we was in Vegas, I don't know. But they had one of them big old hats, them big old sheriffs, I guess. He said he did what? Said, yeah, man, he laid his head on my That dude say, yeah, man, that's violating. He told the dude, hey, man, you violating, man. He said, look, if I have to come back, I'm taking everybody to jail. So, yeah, see, it's pop up there. See what I'm saying? It's pop up north. It's called pop, Miss Octavia, not soda. Pop. P-O-P. Pop. That's what we call it. So go up in your store and be like, hey, where the pop at? So what else we got here? I just got back Sunday night from Buffalo, where they bought the word pop. Judge G said, yeah, man, I told you. It's called pop, man. It's called pop. I'm telling y'all. Hey, Ike, when you get done, man, I need you to edit a few of my videos, man. That editing, I be trying to go through without even messing up, man. I can't stand editing. Hey, Mike, it was a heck of an experience, man. I told my brother. My brother said, man, you had to do what you had to do. I thought my brother was gonna be, man, dude, you can't be coming out here, man, getting arrested. Cause my brother know how I am, man. I'm gonna have to bring my brother up here one of these days. My brother, we was wild. But he say, hey, man, that's violation. That violation. No, dog, you did what you had to do. I'm proud. He said, he said, I'm proud of you. He was like, yeah, dude was out of line, man. So yeah, I do. I'm like, dude, don't you ever do that. That he was cool too. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here. Love y'all. Again, salute to y'all. Just wanted to talk to y'all about some things. Again, hopefully you subscribe. Hopefully you got your notification bell and it's select all. All right. Hopefully y'all, you check me out. To the replay gang, thank y'all, because by the time this all be over, it'd be like probably about 200 views, and then within 24 hours it go up to like 14, 15, 1600, somewhere around there. So salute to the replay gang, guys. I salute y'all, and salute to everybody who be sharing. Over what, in one of the live shows I did, it got shared 4 times. So somebody's sharing something. All right, somebody's sharing something. I don't know where y'all sharing it at, but somebody is sharing it. And that's all good. What up, G Torres? I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. You make sure you stay safe out here and enjoy your streaming device. Have fun with it. And just go from there. Salute to everybody. And again, stay safe. I may go live tomorrow. I don't know. Y'all know always. No telling when I want to get into some independent videos. It's just that it seems like every time the day I'm going to do it, I get caught up at the job or something at work. Not something at work, but something at the house where I can't do it. So hopefully, love y'all. Thank you, Top Cat. Thank you for showing some love again. Appreciate you, Sean Tate. You too. Sean Tate, thank you for the donation on PayPal. I appreciate that. I know you did it last week, and I just didn't know. All right. So, again, salute to everybody that be showing some love, and I will talk to you on the next one. And I am out this joint. I'm out. Peace.